I am proposing that the Federal Reserve be granted new authority and accountability for regulating bank holding companies and other large firms that pose a risk to the entire economy in the event of failure. We'll also raise the standard to which these kinds of firms are held. If you can pose a great risk, that means you have a great responsibility. We will require these firms to meet stronger capital and liquidity requirements so that they're more resilient and less likely to fail. As part of this effort, we're proposing the creation of what's called resolution authority for large and interconnected financial firms, so that we're not only putting in place safeguards to prevent the failure of these firms, but also a set of orderly procedures that will allow us to protect the economy if such a firm does, in fact, go underwater. Second, we're proposing a new and powerful agency charged with just one job: looking out for ordinary consumers. And this is essential, for this crisis was not just the result of decisions made by the mightiest of financial firms. It was also the result of decisions made by ordinary Americans to open credit cards and take out home loans and take on other financial obligations. So this new agency will change that, building on credit card reforms I signed into law a few weeks ago with the help of many of the members of Congress who are here today. This agency will have the power to set standards so that companies compete by offering innovative products that consumers actually want and actually understand. Consumers will be provided information that is simple, transparent, and accurate. You'll be able to compare products and see what's best for you. The most unfair practices will be banned. Those ridiculous contracts with pages of fine print that no one can figure out, those things will be a thing of the past. And enforcement will be the rule, not the exception. For example, this agency will be empowered to set new rules for home mortgage lending so that the bad practices that led to the home mortgage crisis will be stamped out. Mortgage brokers will be held to higher standards. Exotic mortgages that hide exploding costs will no longer be the norm. Home mortgage disclosures will be reasonable, clearly written, and concise. And we're going to level the playing field so that non-banks that offer home loans are held to the same standards as banks that offer similar services, so that lenders aren't competing to lower standards, but rather are competing to meet a higher bar on behalf of consumers.